Now,
Welcome back to Just Off the Plate. Another shot. Episode 39. We got Armando. I'm Cody. Joining us tonight, it's another hot shot because we can't get enough of them.
yeah.
Carlos Andrade's in the house. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Pretty
What's
good.
up? What's up, man?
The Muzz, another night, just talk about baseball. Can't complain.
That's right, dude.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. Talking about all kinds of baseball, man. We
got to play baseball because the weather was decent.
Dude, beautiful.
It's
man.
nice.
I ain't gonna lie, it feels good. I got 3 dubs, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it worked out. When you win, it feels good.
It does.
If I would have had 3 losses, bro, I'd have been like, man, fuck this. Can we skip this week?
So if you have a good game and you still lose, are you winning?
So here's the thing. If we lose, but I have a good game, I'm not pumped, but I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, all right, cool. At least I had a good game, right? Because there's some games, dude, no matter how good you are, your team can't win. Obviously, the idea is that you want your team to win, right? That's 2 W's right there. You do good, your team do good. But even when, like, I win and I do sorry, I feel bad because I'm like, I didn't contribute to the W. Like, I almost feel shiesty or feel shitty. Oh, we won. No, we didn't. You guys won. I was just there. You know what I mean? And so it's a little bit of both, man. You know what I mean? I'd rather do good and we win.
Okay. Yeah. So on the flip side of that, if you do win all 3 and you don't contribute, you're still okay? Kind of?
A little bit. I mean, that's like the lighter side of it. I'm like, all right, yeah, we won, you know. Like, I had a better game Sunday, and I think Saturday was...
that's good. You ended with a good game, and that's better.
Yeah. Dude, we put up a 23 spot on the other team.
Jeez.
23.
I was looking at X. I'm like, bro, you multiplying over there? like you're supposed to be adding the runs.
Adding in runs?
I mean, after like the 3rd or 5th inning, the points, the runs, 2-3 times or some shit, you know. But it was good. It was good. It was overcast, so it was good.
Yeah.
Good weather, you know. But like you said, from the shitty weather we had before to having good weather during the week, all the way up into the weekend, I think that's awesome. So
Yeah, which is why we weren't really here last week because it was absolutely nothing.
Nothing to talk about. Fucking rainouts, man.
Yeah.
Mud and water everywhere.
Yeah. So, but it sucks, man. I mean, when you would play on Sundays, bro, I bet you probably get upset, right? Like, you're like, oh, dude, I'm gonna play on Sunday, and then it fucking rains. Or
Well, it usually rains in the most important time. You're like, all right, you're looking forward to it, and then it decides to rain. You're
Dude.
like, damn.
yeah, dude, it fucking sucks. You're like, dude, I'm ready to play. I'm ready. This is the day I'm gonna feel good, and then boom, you wake up.
Yeah.
And especially because, like, it doesn't rain the whole fucking week, and then it rains that fucking Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And there's nothing you can do about it, you know.
nothing, dude. Nothing you fucking do about it.
It's not like you're going fishing or something, right? Like, it's a game. It's a competition, you know. It's not like just... it is recreation, but you have to get mentally ready. Any other, like, outdoor recreational stuff, you're not really, focused that much. But here, you're focused, you're ready to play, and you can't do it.
You know, everybody says that baseball is a mental game, and I really do agree. If you feel good about playing, I think you do well. You know what I mean? If you got other shit in your head, you're gonna take that to the plate. You're gonna take that to the defense. I don't know, man. I don't like when I'm not focused. It's not good. I try to, but then there you could over focus too, right?
Yeah.
You could overdo your thing. Like, I know, like on Sunday for me, I was relaxed. Like, there was no pressure. I'm like, all right, it's a new league, new team, whatever. Let's see. And I had a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that sometimes, like they say, just be relaxed. But it's hard, bro. Like, when you're sitting there trying to relax, and you're thinking about, nah, bro, I just looked at a fucking 3rd strike, or I threw the ball, I ML'd it or something. It's a mental game for sure.
Yeah, that's when the errors start to stack up.
Big time, man.
Mhm.
That's when you say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down on the bench and enjoy
my
this
spot.
spot. Take my spot right here at the bench. Right here.
Yeah.
See, that's what's cool about the other leagues, dude. Is I don't remember, does Coastal allow you to switch out defense, or is it like straight MLB shit?
No, it's basically straight MLB.
Okay.
Yeah. they
Like
don't let you-
Obrera and shit like that. Yeah. And have you ever? Well, it's kind of like, I think softball kind of does that too, but. Like, that's what I like
Do
about.
not
I know. Are you right? rewind. My bad. But that's what I do like about the having the substitution of the defense,
Mhm.
because on some hot days or whatever, like, you may have 10 bats that are hot,
Mm.
and then you might have some guys that are, they're not doing so well, but they contribute. They're good defense. So you make them play defense, and that's their contribution to the team. So I kind of like that. And when I was playing on Sunday, it was MLB rules, Mexican League. So you played all 9 innings. There was no 2.5 hour shit. So luckily we run ruled them, so it kind of shortened it up. But I think it was still 3 hours.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's no run rule in MLB.
Yeah, I guess you're right, huh?
Yeah.
I guess you're right. See, yeah,
Happens quite a bit.
It does, dude.
So what is the rule?
Fuck, I don't know. I never know. Like,
Like when the umpire deems, okay, this is out of hand, this is a lot
Bro,
to a little, we're done.
dude, it's like somebody in here will say what the fuck the run rule is, but it's like 5 after 7, 3 after 4, some fucking stupid shit. I don't have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Somebody chime in. Somebody, let's see. You got Jay-Z in here, so let's see if he chimes in.
Of course, you got Ronte.
Hey, Alo, you gonna get on, bro? You fucking goddamn relax. Alo wants to get on. So he's like, oh, hey,
Yeah.
hey, fool, that fucking Carlos came from Mexican League too, fool. So I came from Mexican League, shit. That's where I started, dude. So you'll get your, see, there you go. 12 after 5, 8 after 7.
Okay.
So
12 and 8.
is that what it is? I still remember it. So what's up, Braylon? What's up, Jordan? X.
Interesting number.
Kyle.
How do you come up with that?
I don't know. It must be some arbitrary, some old man somewhere.
But the crazy thing is, you'll see games they're up by like 7 or 8, and they'll still come back and win.
Yeah,
Which is it's kind of common in a way, but it's not. And it's kind of weird, but it is possible.
well, dude. Another topic we've always had here was 10, after 10 you're not supposed to steal. I don't take my foot off the fucking the gas. I keep going. Like I tell everybody, I'm telling you now. Well, it's not my team anymore. It's Gordon's team. But when it was my team, I was like, hey, I'm telling you right now, I'm not taking my foot off the gas because in amateur baseball, amateur league, men's league baseball, dude, 8 runs, 10 runs is not necessarily safe. Because we came back 8, 9 runs in one inning one time.
Yeah.
And
And
so
it happened to be the 9th inning.
yeah. So you know what I mean? Like you just don't do that, man. So, and again, here's my other theory, and this happened to us here in this other game. It's like, okay, so Carlos, like you're coming back, right? So you're up fucking 15 runs. You might go, hey, I'm gonna go steal second because why? Because you're like, hey, if I get thrown out, no big fucking deal. All right, it doesn't fucking matter, right? I'm trying to see if I can turn on my knee and see what I got where it doesn't count. You're not gonna steal on a bum knee when you're up 3 runs because you're like, hey, it was kind of close. It was kind of close, right? And same thing with the guy that never steals, right? That's the guy you go, hey man, go fucking steal second, see what you can do.
You get some work in.
Get some work in.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. But old school baseball says, I'm gonna fucking throw at you. That's what they say. So that's why I tell everybody, hey man, if you're run ruling me, if you're going up 10 runs, go fucking right ahead.
So it's the same concept as what if you're up 15-0 and you swing 3-0? And be like, I'm working on something, all right?
I think so, bro. I think so. Dude, I think that whole Tatis thing was fucking blown out of control because who text? Oh, Stewart texted me when who the fuck was it? Was it Kyle? Was it Correa? Somebody went 3-0 today. Like hit on 3-0, hit a base hit.
It was Bregman. He had a double,
right?
Yeah.
So that's my fucking point. I'm like, bro, nobody's gonna talk shit to you for swinging on 3-0 if you do something wrong. Now you pop up, you ground out, you're gonna hear it. Like I know if I swing 3-0 and I ground out or pop out, I'm gonna hear it and I'm gonna absorb it. I'm like, all right, yeah, I get it, yeah. But I don't want. The crazy thing is, I've told the story before where fucking Manny, I 3-0, I hit a double, and he goes, oh, of course you're a fucking pirate. Of course you were swinging 3-0. I'm like, what the fuck you mean, bro? Like I hit a double, and in that picture it was Chris Vituli. He was owning us, I mean, like we couldn't touch him, and so it's like I know what he's gonna throw. Let me see what I can do with it.
Yeah, that's also strategy too. Like in Bregman's case, the scouting report says 3-0. He doesn't swing, right?
Yeah.
So you go against the scouting report, and often you're going to get good results.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're going to get the kind of pitch that
we were
you
just
should
talking
drive.
about that when you play. When I know how you're playing, and I can probably win, I could beat you because I know your game book. I know you're not gonna swing on 3-0. I know you're gonna wait for the second pitch. I know you're not gonna throw me a breaking ball on the first pitch, shit like that. I'm gonna beat you because that's you had the same book from Little League to now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you.
It's the game within the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This says you're going to do this and this. You know that I know that, so are you going to do something else? And should I be ready for that? Right?
You know, yeah. I mean, like I like one thing where I will follow old school baseball is first and second, no outs. But I think because runs are so important, yeah, I would do that. And I think what I haven't seen, at least in the games I played, nobody's showing the bunt, right? I think I remember when I used to play for Texas Made, Philip. I don't know, Philip
Yeah,
the umpire. He goes, bro, show the bunt. We all know what's gonna happen. They know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. Just show it. Oh yeah, you know what? That's really a good point. I'm like, my point is to get this dude going and get this dude to run in. And yes, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna try to be safe at first, try to beat it out. But if I can't, whatever. My job is to get this guy over to third and this guy over to second. So,
well, yeah, if that's your job, then that means you know you don't care about a hit. Then you square around early. Who cares?
Yeah.
Right?
You're a
You
pitcher for a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah. So if you get that bunt down, then if you do it right, then it doesn't matter where they're playing.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter where they're playing. So, yeah, I think that I don't see a lot of people squaring up early. I always see them still kind of trying to
Do that drag bunt kind of
Yeah,
deal. you know?
yeah. I see that.
Get
I
that
see-
running start and try to get
I
a
mean,
hit out
even
of
me,
it.
I don't even remember last time I tried to bunt. If I just showed it, I don't remember. You know, but but that's probably one rule that I do. I feel like that one we should be doing.
Would you take into consideration what order you're in the lineup? I mean, are you bunting your 3 and 4 guys with nobody out?
I can't bunt worth the shit. I'm not bunting.
Right? So I think that there's the stipulation to everything, and this is one of them. If you got a guy that you know can crush the ball, there is a guy still in scoring position, right? And if he's fast, a base hit could score him.
You know what I'll do? This is what I would say. I would tell that hitter, hey, I think you should bunt, but I think if you're feeling hot, like you feel like you can get it in play and accomplish the same thing, do it. And I leave it on them, because it's a little easier to try to lay down that bunt than it is for you to square it up. Because before we got here, Cody, we were talking about it. Like, I've been squaring up the ball, but I've been squaring it up to fucking people. So, yeah, I'm glad you hit the ball, but if you hit a line drive or maybe even double it up, what if you double it up like that, now if you get a long pop fly and you can, move them over, it's basically the same thing, right? You move them over.
Yeah, it's still a sacrifice.
Still sacrifice.
Yeah.
So I think at the end of the day, if you move them over, however you do it, it's fine. But I need you to move them over, but I don't know. I don't know if we're at that level where that your 3 and 4 hole guy is gonna always hit. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we got a guy that seems like all he does is hit home runs.
Fucking Josh and Raul, right?
So,
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I guess you're right. I
Yeah.
guess if you put it that way, if I have Josh Raul, am I gonna make him bunt? No,
yeah.
I'm not gonna make him bunt. I don't think Ballard would make him bunt. I don't think you would make him bunt, right?
No.
Right. So
There comes a degree of self-awareness with that too.
Yeah.
Like if you don't get a bunt sign or you don't know the game plan, you should. If you know you're not doing good, then you should probably put one down, right?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I know for me, when I'm struggling, it's been a while since I'm not saying it's been a while since I struggled. It's been a while since I said, hey, I need to bunt so I can get on base. The problem is now I'm not running as fast as I used to, so it's like I might as well be an out. I might as well swing away. But back when I was faster, I would bunt because I knew I could beat that bunt. I could make it a single. So now it's like, shit, might as well fucking jog the fucking first. No.
Again, I think you're missing the point of a sacrifice.
No. Well, I thought we were also talking about building the confidence back
Okay,
up.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I agree.
Well, no, with the decision to choose to bunt or to not to bunt. Like if your average is shit, right? And you don't want to waste an out, then you go ahead and try to bunt instead of trying to get a hit when you're 2 and 20 or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly, man.
But then again, if you're 2 and 20, maybe you can't bunt worth a crap anyway. So I don't know.
You should learn how to bunt 2 and 20. If you're 2 and 20, you better fucking practice that shit. Oh man, that'd be fucked up, right? You're like, hey, you 3 guys over there, go fucking practice bunting. I'm gonna call a lot of bunts for you guys today. That'd be some fucked up shit. Since just Mondo been same speed since I met him. Jordan, all of a sudden, food. I don't even think I've ever seen Jordan run. I don't think I've ever seen that motherfucker run,
He
dude.
power walks everywhere.
Can you imagine Jordan fucking power walking? Dude, I saw this video of this one dude. I wish I should share it out just off the play, but it was a dude got into a fight. It looked like Jordan. I don't remember. And it wasn't a Raiders fan, so I knew if it would have been a Raiders fan, it would have been perfect. But it wasn't a Raiders fan, and he was trying to fight somebody, but it looked like Jordan. I'm like, hey, fool, this is you? I didn't know you were that fan. And he starts laughing. He's like, yeah, it kind of does look like me.
Is he a Raider fan?
Big time. Big
Oh,
time.
Die hard.
Die hard, man. I mean, some people just like losers. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Wonder what he thinks about what's going on.
oh, I forgot he did say something about that,
Yeah.
man. I'm sure he's gonna cry. You know. Well, hey, what? Okay, that's actually my next point. Is anybody gonna thank Dusty Baker for the win? Here, why I'm gonna say that.
Okay.
Because if he fucking shit the game, you guys would all be blaming him. So I think if you're gonna shit on him for losing the game, which he didn't, because he won, hey, it's his credit. Yes or no?
What are you referring to exactly?
The Stroh's game.
Yeah, I know, but what about him?
Well, what I'm saying is, whenever any team fucking loses, you blame the fucking manager,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're like, oh, that motherfucker should have done this and should have done that.
Well, I didn't see that in that game. I didn't think it was like a big call where, no, what are you doing? You shouldn't have done that. It seemed like he was making all the right calls.
Are you talking about just in general?
Yeah.
I'm talking about just in general.
Okay.
But I guarantee you, if they lose the fucking game, you guys are gonna blame it on McCullough getting pulled out early. Even if it wasn't his forearm, right? You guys people would say, hey, he got pulled over.
Right.
All I'm saying is,
But I don't think he didn't do that though. I mean, he did it. I would assume he did it because of his forearm.
There is a lot of questionable things that he does,
Yeah.
but I mean, he does have a lot of stats and a lot of analytic going towards him. But managers get the number one blame
right?
for everything.
They don't get
Good or
the.
bad?
I mean, you have to.
Oh,
That's
good
your
or bad,
job.
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
that's what sucks, right? That you don't get the W, you get the loss. That's all you
Mhm.
get. Anyways, I just thought it was funny because we got a lot of managers here. I mean, you manage too, so you know what I'm talking about, man. I mean, when you're managing Team Mexico, right?
Yeah.
If you win, like you said, hey man, because there's some strategy, right? Just as I think it's a little bit different strategy because in the amateur level, because we don't have the analytics, we just kind of go with their gut feeling. We kind of go, hey, remember what that guy did? Oh, I know who that guy is. That kind of BS, right? So you almost kind of going in there blindly and with some instinct.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And here's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm like, I told you to do a job. You didn't fucking do it, bro. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I put you at 4 because I thought you were a dope hitter, and you fucking struck out 3 times. Like,
Yeah, I mean, you
How's
can't go
the-
hit for somebody, right?
Yeah.
So you can only do with what
well,
you got.
dude, I gotta believe he was dying when he was doing Team Mexico. When somebody like, hey, I could have fucking struck out if you're gonna fucking do that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's
Especially if you go in there blind, not knowing anyone.
yeah, because you had a mixed team,
Yeah,
right?
you're just like, I don't know you, but you look kind of good. You're going in.
Yeah, dude, it is tough, man.
See, you're not the only one who bases performance on looks.
Oh, dude, we it's funny, dude, when because that's all you got. At the end of the day, that's all you got.
Yeah.
That's all you got is what they look like, and so there's gone. You know, obviously we know our story where I picked the wrong fucking guy. I mean, I thought that guy was an athlete. That dude was nowhere near. Should never nowhere to be that word athlete. I mean, that guy was trash. But-
Anybody can, look like an MLB player, but it's really playing like that.
dude, when you watch like Gaddis, when you watch like those dudes, big dudes, like if I saw him on the street and he told me I would be playing
Yeah.
maybe 20 years ago,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But there's dudes that, hey man, they can hit, you know what I mean? So, but
Or 4 or 5 years ago, because I think that's the last time he was in the league.
but I think for a manager in our leagues, it's a little more difficult, because you don't got the analytics. You just got what your gut feeling is. You got what, like, hey, I trust you to do what you need to do, and hopefully, you put this guy out or whatever position I'm trying to put you, whether I'm pitching you or I'm putting you at third or short or in a key position, right? Because you think about your first baseman, your shortstop, and your center fielder. That's kind of like your, besides the catcher and pitcher, that's kind of your key positions. That you want to make sure you got some solid players there because that's where the plays are going to be. But at the end of the day, it's like, you take that out and it's like, It is what it is.
Yeah, they're gonna catch a lot of the blame when things. I guarantee you, Tony La Russa is catching a lot of hell.
It
You
is,
know,
of course.
like when you bring in, you get rid of one pitcher, you bring in another one, and they just light him up. You're like, well, that didn't work out.
But it's baseball.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah.
It is baseball. That's what's beautiful about this game, man. I mean, it sucks to be on the bad end of it, right? Like when you're struggling, you're like, well, that's baseball, right? Like what do they always say? You go up 10 times, you hit 3 hits. That's good in baseball. Which anywhere else that wouldn't make any sense. But that's batting 300. So or 333, right?
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna correct me.
No, I mean, which will get you into the Hall of Fame. You know.
Oh shit. So it's and then it's a game of inches, right? How many times we've been there like, dude, I just missed it by that much, or the glove, you reach for a ball and you just missed it by that much, or the catcher had he just, craned it a little bit, or you just caught the corner a little too much outside, So it's just a game of inches, and that's the beautiful part about this game, dude. That's what keeps us going and shit. So what are we gonna get into first? We want to get into Red Eye. You want to get into some HBA?
Let's do some
HBA. Let's go in the order, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
HBA.
HBA.
Okay. I was thinking HHL, but hey, we'll.
Well, no. Let's go. Let's. We have some week.
Late.
Oh, too late.
Too late.
Okay.
I mean, because I already clicked it.
There's no going back.
So Friday, got a Friday lead player here, huh?
Oh, we do.
That's the first game up. Cyclones and Eagles. Boy, you guys, 11-4, the Cyclones.
Yeah, it was. It was not a very
Competitive game.
It didn't. So the only loss we got is to the Eagles. So that's what makes it funny, right? And they're a good team, but they're kind of like, I guess you can even say that about Cyclones, man. You just don't know. It's like baseball. Any given day, somebody could beat somebody, and just that wasn't their game for them. They're a good team, and it just wasn't the game. And that game just dragged, man. Like when those games are like it's not really a lot going on, or maybe one-sided. It's kind of.
Well, I mean, 11 runs. There's got to be something going on.
I know, but
are they hits, they walks, they errors?
There was a little bit of everything.
Okay.
There was a little bit of everything. I mean, there was a lot of just mixed up, but it just we all kind of go, man, the game's still going. Like we're still going. It is what it is.
So you guys got complacent because you're scoring a lot of runs.
And that can be scary.
Or boring, according to you.
I sometimes try, but it wasn't just me. Some of the guys were like, hey man, this is taking a long time. Like, is it 10 o'clock yet?
Then we got the Hot Shots and the Vatos. Hot Shots 6-4 over the Vatos.
And Mr. Wells hits another bomb.
And he did go yard again.
He did.
Are you Carlos? You part of that team?
No, I haven't even gone to one game. I just know they were losing towards maybe the 5th, 6th inning, and then they just came back and scored. Well, Wells hit that bomb, and then I guess they took the lead from there.
Yeah.
And they just scored one at the very end. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's how you do it. And the Naturals beat the Perros 9-1. Perros.
Which, man, that's pretty good, man. Because I mean, Perros is a good team.
Yeah.
I mean, I know from the Cyclones standpoint, we kind of struggled a little bit. They may have not had their ace there because they got that one. But I don't know if he's right. I don't even know if he's right or lefty. But anyways, the dude's good. The dude's good. I mean, the dude can move the ball around. So, but that 91, that's good for the Naturals.
You want to look at some rankings here?
Okay.
Hot Shots, Cyclones, Naturals, Eagles, Perros, Vatos. So the Hot Shots played one more game than y'all? They're 8-1 and you're 7-1.
Yeah, so what ended up happening, because of that Rain Out weekend, their game was scheduled at Spring Spirit.
Oh, okay. So they still played Friday.
They still played, right? So the other 4 teams didn't get to play.
Okay. Well, let's move on to Saturday. Shall we? Pelicans and Padres. Pelicans beat the Padres 5-1. Looks like Ryan Brooks
that
did
distracted
his
me,
thing.
bro. Like I was like, what's he talking about? Say again?
We got comments? What?
Yeah, sorry, they're talking about his navel over here.
The Pelicans beat the Padres 5-1.
Pelicans beat the Padres. 5-1. Okay.
5-1. Yeah.
So I think they're on a winning streak, huh?
The Pelicans?
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been winning every game after their first 2 losses.
Okay, cool.
From what I understand.
We got them next week, man. So.
Yeah. They got Ryan Brooks, their good pitcher. Looks like he went the whole game.
Cool.
Yeah. Colt 45 and Cyclones. 8-4 Cyclones over the. I mean, Colt 45 over the Cyclones.
Yeah, I was surprised about that. I was talking to Jose Bo. Well, hey, by the way, I met. So I don't know if you remember this, but there's 2 Jose Pedrazas. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise me.
It's a common name, right? So they're cousins, right? And so so I met him this weekend. We were playing on Sunday and with the Apaches, and he's like, "Hey, by the way, I'm Jose Pedraza," and I go, and the Jose Pedraza we know, he goes, "We call him Bo." They call him Bo,
Yeah.
and that's how everybody calls him. So it was so now, to me, Jose Pedraza's Bo now. Or the fake Jose Pedraza, we'll call him the fake one. Call him the fake Jose Pedraza, but just so you know, if we ever see another Jose Pedraza up in there, that we got to see which one it is.
Bo or not? Okay.
Yeah, Bo. But he said that everybody's calling Bo. Like nobody. I think we're the only ones that formally call him Jose. Oh.
Well, he introduced himself as Jose, so that's what I'm going with.
Okay. But I heard him say Bo. I now since I know him as Jose, I can't call him Bo. Or it's gonna be a struggle to call him Bo. But everybody on the show, when you see him, call him Bo.
Bo it is. Bo knows.
Bo knows, man.
Aviators over the Braves 10-0. That sounds like a forfeit. There's no stats in there, but whatever.
Why do you think it's a forfeit?
Isn't it 10-0 if you forfeit, or is it 9-0? What do they score it?
I thought it
Oh,
was
9-0,
9.
9-0, 9-0. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's no stats on either team, so.
Got you.
Ironbirds beat the Marlins.
What's up, Lyle?
11-1. Is that Joe? Got Joe in the house?
Joe's in the house, man.
Hellcats beat the Avengers 7-3.
Wow.
Jose was on the mound most
Was
of the
he?
game. Yeah.
You know what's funny? I saw Jose. It's like we're following each other. I saw Jose on the Sunday League team in De Leon.
Yeah.
Him and his his nephew were playing, and I think they won. I think they won that game. So
The Pirates beat the Bandits 13-4. And there was a bomb in that game, and that was by Josh.
yeah, that's right. He had 2 this weekend, right? Friday and Saturday. Don't
Yeah.
if he got one Sunday. Does anybody know if Josh got one Sunday?
You know,
Oh, it's not. You know what? He said this. Yes, it's a forfeit, Pedro.
So it was a forfeit.
okay.
But
I mean, that score, the Braves.
No, but here's the thing though. I think it is 9. Like
Yeah.
there's been a few forfeits last season or 2, and 9. They always score at 9-0.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's weird
Why
that
9?
it's 10.
Why 9?
I know that's weird,
I
right?
think it's 1 per inning.
Oh, look at that. See,
I didn't
Cody.
think about that.
See, look at
I didn't
fucking
think about
Cody.
that.
God damn it, Cody.
I
Good
didn't
answer,
think
Cody.
about
That is good. That is right. Give you 1 run. You know. Okay. Damn it, Cody. That's all you hear.
Yeah.
Cody knows. Cody knows. Cody knows, man. Bo don't know. Cody knows.
You know, we won that game, but I lost a little bit on that game. And
Wow.
what I lost was my youth, right? We're older, okay? We're older. But we still play. We may not look as young as we will feel.
Right.
But on my second stolen base, I get up. The umpire looks at me, and he says, "Boy, you still move around pretty good." And I was like, "Ah." Thank you. I mean, it was great up until you hear that one word, still, which is to say, I'm not supposed to move around great right now.
No,
but it's funny, right? Because
no, it is. It is.
we're out there playing with younger guys, and hell, I still feel 18 sometimes.
Well, dude, I was sitting there. I go, Cody's shitting on me because I haven't stole a bag in that league in a while, or I think it's been a couple seasons probably. And before, I was telling everybody, I would never think about. When I got to first, I'm taking second. That's not even a. Are you?
No thought process.
There's no
just
thought process.
going.
I'm going. I'm fucking taking it, and I would take it like 99.9% of the time. I would steal the bag. So when this motherfucker's going, I'm like, oh motherfucker, now I gotta go. Like now, like you're making me look bad because if Cody's stealing, it was like, why don't you fucking steal? And Ballard was giving me, the sign to steal. If there is a sign, it's just I know he was moving around, so I guess it means steal,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm thinking.
So I'm like, no, I'm not stealing. I don't know. I think I did go, but I don't think it was a real steal. I think it was a defensive indifference. But
Well, they didn't throw down, but technically, I think it's still a stolen base.
okay, Carlos, man on third.
Mm-hmm.
You got a man on first. You steal second. The runner goes to second. The catcher doesn't throw. Defensive indifference, stolen base.
I'll say stolen base.
Damn. I got outvoted. I think it's a defensive indifference. That's what I think it is. Because what I was telling Cody, my thought is this, is that that's probably what motivated you to steal this weekend. Because here's my thought. There's two things in my thoughts. Was one, he doesn't throw down.
Mm-hmm.
One of the reasons one of the reasons it's easy to steal that second base is because unless the catcher really has a cannon or he knows he's going to get you out, he's not going to throw down to risk that one run at third, right? He's not going to do that. So he's going to kind of give you he's going to kind of give you that base. He's going to give you that base. So that's why I don't consider it a stolen base.
Okay.
That's why in college it is a stolen base. I'm very slow. So half of my steals were that.
Or that when the guy in third? And would the guy throw? No. He wouldn't throw?
No.
And they would still call it stolen base. Okay, well, there
because
you go.
I think it is. And you said I got the stolen bases because somebody was on third?
Not this weekend. No,
Okay,
those were legit.
Because I was on a loner on the base pass.
I think you were drinking some C4 or whatever.
Here's what it is. I come to the game, and 2 hours before the game, I'm getting dirty. I'm playing hard, and I'm getting dirty. And you go in there with that attitude, and it's going to happen.
Dude,
we talked about being a mental game. You get prepared for it, and there it is.
It is. I agree with that. If you go in there and kind of psych yourself out, you will. I think good things would happen. That's what I kind of did for myself on Sunday because I didn't really have a hot game on Saturday. I mean, even Ballard was like, "Hey man, are you out of it?" Because I was jogging a second, like on hits, and he's like, "Hey man, you all right?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. I'm just not. I'm in a funk or something, and it's not going my way, but." I did a little better. I was like, man, I gotta get out of this funk. So I'm enjoying the Sunday league. It's kind of giving me a little confidence booster. But
it's still just a little deflating when you get that comment from the umpire. Oh, you can still move around pretty good.
It's true, man. I mean, we are.
Because you and I, we're 40.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're. So I got 40 plus 2. 40 plus 2. So, but yes, we are older. We are older, man. So But it feels good to be playing around with the young guys too.
And another thing about that stolen base / DI is why should you get discredited when the catcher doesn't have the confidence to throw down to second? He doesn't want to make that throw because he thinks he may sail it or he might create an error and that run's going to score. Mm-hmm. If you play ball right, you throw it to second, that guy's not going to score because your second baseman should throw it back home, right?
Yeah, but I think my thought
he's scared that you're going to run home, that they're going to score the guy on third. So why should that discredit your stolen base?
Here's my thought, and then I'll let Carlos chime in. But my thought is, when you're in the college to MLB level, like almost everybody's throwing 80, 90 across the diamond. Oh, yeah. No matter who the fuck you are, right? Mm-hmm. So when you throw that ball from home to second, that guy back there is throwing about the same speed back to you. Right, where in our league, like if the catcher has a good arm, maybe second doesn't have the arm to go back home as quick, or short to have that throw to come back. Right, so it's almost like you throw it, you're almost going to giving up that run. Mm-hmm. You're giving up that run. So that's why a lot of people. For me, I know when I would play, I would tell the catcher to better not throw it unless it's 2 outs and that's gonna be a third one. You want to get them, then yeah, let's do it. But other than that, I'm not giving up.
Most of the time, you're not going to go if the catcher has a really good arm. If they do have a good arm, you're going to get in a rundown for the most part, if they're going to throw it down.
Right. If the runner is smart, yes, he will get into a rundown. And sometimes it calls for that. Sometimes it's like, hey, I forgot. Sometimes when I'm at third, and depending who's at first, I'm like, hey, man, be careful. They're going to go in. If he goes, watch for the rundown and then be aggressive and go home. Especially when I'm kind of at home, when I'm at coaching third, I'll always tell the runner, hey, you're going to make the call whether you go home. I'm not going to tell you because you know your speed. Mm-hmm. You know if you can get to home where that ball bounces around. So I'm not going to send a slow runner. Hey, you know your speed. You know what you can do. You already got the third. It's on you.
Yeah. Oh. And one key difference between the stolen base and the DI is, and people overlook this, they don't care about you. And one way they don't care about you, the first baseman is not holding you on, right? That's when MLB, they're not holding him on and he easily takes second, that's a DI. But if the first baseman is holding you on, he's trying to prevent you from stealing the bag.
That's a good point.
And you're stealing on the first baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher, technically.
That's a good point.
So, yeah, if they're not holding you on, then that means they're giving it to you. I can see a DI going there.
That makes sense. That's
Yeah.
actually a good point. Jordan, I can't be aerodynamic. I'm wearing a fucking hat, fool. Or I'm wearing a helmet. We're all aerodynamic.
Let's talk about the last game because we only have one more.
Hey, Paul says he starts stretching on Monday for Saturday.
Maybe I need to start doing that.
I'll tell
Oh,
you.
yeah.
We got a football score. Redbirds and the Twins, 24-8.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's been a while since the Ribbers put up. I saw that number. I was like, man, it's been a while since the Ribbers put up that kind of number.
yeah. They had a home run also by Elijah
Oh wow.
Simone. Yeah.
Man, he's a good hitter, man.
So only a couple homers in Saturday.
I guess
24-8. So they're not.
against who again? One more time.
The Twins.
That's weird. I was kind of You know what? I remember that. I was kind of surprised. One, I was surprised that it's been a while since Redbirds put up 24 runs like that. Because they used to do it. Remember a few seasons ago, it was like you would see double digits scores almost in every game. I mean, they didn't let nothing out, man. I mean, you got your ass beat when you played the Redbirds.
Yeah. I guess that's that I'm gonna steal and take any base I can get, regardless of the score.
I'm good. Me personally, you do it to me, I'm not gonna get offended.
I mean, but they had 19 hits, so it's not like you can stay at the base when somebody hits the ball.
So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Chris wasn't pitching.
I do not see that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 pitchers, and not a one was Chris.
Chris
Not one
was Chris. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's a good pitcher.
yeah.
You like to face him.
Chris,
Yeah, he's a good pitcher.
lefty, righty.
What is he? Fuck, I don't know. I think he's a righty.
I think he's righty. Yeah,
He's a righty.
yeah.
He's a righty. But he got good speed and he got some good movement, so it'd be a good matchup. In your
Yeah,
heyday.
not right now.
Yeah, not right now. Yeah. Yeah.
So 3 weeks left in the regular season.
That means 3 games left.
Well, we have more because we have some to make up.
Oh, that's right. We got
But-
2, right? We got 2 make up.
Yeah, but that technically, yeah, we're supposed to be done the 30th. 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, there's that Friday game. Yeah, so really only 3 weeks left,
Damn.
and I think we play Friday the 29th. Yep, the Avengers.
And we got to play Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
It's a lot of baseball.
Well, I'm more worried about our pitching, right?
Mm.
Like I played Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Me personally, I'm used to it.
Mm.
But to have, the same team play Friday
Mm.
and then Saturday, when most of those guys only play 1 day a week, and then if you don't have the pitching, it's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of like when we had Jesse on. Jesse was like, "Hey, the hot shots are built to do doubleheaders. Like for us, they look forward to doubleheaders." So, me, I'm like, I mean, I played doubleheaders. I've done doubleheaders. I don't like them. I don't. I think what gets underrated, I guess, is the position players.
Mm.
Right? They
They're
gotta play
standing out there all
Yeah.
day in the sun.
all day, and especially if you're a starter. You're right.
Mm.
Like think about you. You play shortstop, right?
Nah, I play
But-
first.
Oh, first. Okay. You're out there the whole 9 innings.
Mm.
That could be three and a half hour games, and then you're playing another three and a half hour game. So that's a lot of fucking you just standing out there, and you gotta go hit, and you gotta run, and whatever you gotta do. So, to me, it takes a lot of the team. But if the whole team is built that way, then fuck it, go for it. But I'm worried about the pitching. That whoever we have Friday,
Mm.
Are we gonna have the right person to pitch? Are we gonna have two good pitchers on Friday and Saturday? Especially with some of our players. Or almost every team now is struggling with players because they play multi leagues, right? They play on Sunday, they play on Saturday, they play on Friday, they play during the week. So it's like you start to see these weird alliances, like, oh well, I'm playing over there, and I'm playing over here. Like I think like Frias is playing Sunday Cuba, but he plays with the Texas Thunder, which plays on Sunday too, but they play during the week.
Mm.
So it's kind of that odd,
You get to see more of the guys, right? So, it transcends through all these leagues. So what they have. You know what they can do. You know who they are. And I think that's kind of neat. You know, it's like MLB guys. You know, they play for a long time. That they see the same guys and they can pick up on some things.
It's true when you see certain guys, but you know what? A lot of guys will tell you, in when you play in all those leagues, there's one that always fucks you up. Like there's one that like, dude, I don't even want to talk about that league because it doesn't matter, right? Because I'm like, damn, dude, I'm trashing that, right?
Right.
And this is when I was talking to X and I was talking to Josh about that. Like you're like, shit, I don't want to talk about that league because it's like I'm not doing very well. So you're like, all right, well, I'm doing better in this league and then in that league. And that's what I was telling kind of I think I was talking to X about that, you know, because we were talking about how, you know, with HBA you got the stats. So like I can point and go, look, bro, here's my stats.
Yeah.
This is what I'm doing. Where some of the other leagues that don't keep up with stats, it's harder. It's only word of mouth, right? Like you know, we could say, yeah, Carlos, shit, we know what Carlos does, right? We know because we've seen him play. But if you're one of those like guys that are starting to come up, there's no stat to prove who you are, right? And that could be good and that could be bad, right? Because there's some guys out there, and you know, Cody probably being one of them, would like look at stats and go, "Hey, what?" Because I remember one game where you said, "Hey, watch out for that dude." I had never heard of this pitcher or heard of this dude, but I remember you going, "That dude right there has done this and this and this and this and that because of the stats." You know, so now, although it'll make you look good, now you got some evidence, and then especially with video, you could be watching fucking video on the dude like, "Oh, look, he's doing this, he's doing that." He throws these. This is his strikeout pitch. You know, it's always in the ground or some shit, right? So I think that you know it's stats are good, but it also can go work against you.
Yeah.
You know.
So is that why you play in multiple leagues? So you can have one that you just suck. Like I'm gonna get this all out of my system. I'm gonna leave it on this league, and I'm gonna focus on these two.
I play the odds. I gotta be good. I gotta be good in one of them.
But that is the case. Like I've had that experience too. Like okay, I suck in this one, but this one, damn, look at this. You know.
Yeah. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
So at least you don't put your eggs in one basket, right? Because what if that was the league you suck on? Like then you like, I want to quit baseball, right? Because you suck. But you're like, oh no, I'm still good because I played good on that league. And sometimes it's, you know, people might say, oh well, they probably got sorry pitching or no, it's not. It's just whatever the vibe is, you just feel better. I know I've felt better on the Pirates now, not coaching. You know, and people have noticed it, and even other players have known. Like even other players that are coaches, like even you know Zach sometimes coaches the Cyclones, and he'll come back and no Zach's well, first Zach got hurt. I think he might have got the same injury you did, like a knee injury or some shit, and so he's been nursing that. But he comes back and he just looks at me and he goes, bro, it's like the coach's fucking, what do you call it? The coach's curse. The coach's curse. It's like, yeah, dude. I'm like, that's why I don't want to deal with that shit. I want to focus on me and only me and not worry about how the game is going. Because I think, now certain players can do it. Certain players, I've met some decent players that could play the game and play the game and manage the game.
That's pretty hard to do.
It is, right?
Very hard to do.
Very hard to do, man, because you're trying to focus on you and well, hey, I need to do this, I need to do that. But then you got to pay attention to your pitcher, you got to pay attention to your right fielder, your left fielder. Hey, what is he doing? Or, oh, this dude's struggling. I need to sub him out. And that's where what would help me out with Cody when we were managing the Pirates. Would Cody be like, hey, man, there's something going on over here. You better pay attention to it. Oh, okay, cool. Let's talk about it. You're right. I wasn't focused on that. So it helps when you have somebody helping you assist manage. But you're right. You know, it's I think it's difficult. I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Or you're not playing at all, and you can take it all in.
Yeah. I mean, there'd be times, right? There'd be times where Cody would, I think last season, he's like, man, you need to get in there. You need to get in there and, you know, do something. And I'm like, no, let the guys play, and, you know, this and that. And luckily, some of those games turned out good. I'm glad I went in there and did something, you know, but.
It's like Ballard, you know, he's hurt, so he can't play, the coach of the Pirates. And I mean, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, dude.
Like he's focused. He knows what to do, and he's doing it.
He's doing his lineup, and he's concentrating.
And he didn't have to worry about playing because he walks around with a boot on.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he didn't have the boot last game. I don't think.
I know. So it's like, I think I told him it's just part of his story. Like he just made it up. You know, like he found that at a yard sale and he wanted to put the boot on and make this excuse why he can't play this season. I don't want to catch this season, guys. So, you know, whatever. But nah, I mean, I hope he has a speedy recovery. Hopefully, you know what's kind of weird? how weird would it be that he doesn't have enough games?
Oh, to qualify for the playoffs.
And he's a coach. You know what I'm saying? How weird would that be, bro? Like,
No.
Oh, how many games is it?
I think it's 4 now.
Well,
But-
only got 4 games
But
left.
here's
I
the thing.
think.
I think it's 4 for paid per game. I think
Yeah.
somebody up here hopefully correct me. You know, look at you got Eddie in here
Yeah,
too,
that's an
man.
interesting point.
But it is right. What if
Yeah.
like his own team he couldn't fucking play? Like
Yeah.
that would fucking suck, dude. Because I know HHL you have to. It doesn't matter if you pay or not. You got to play
Mhm.
certain games to be eligible. But imagine if you're the coach and you're like, oh man, I can't play. Like that's stupid. Especially if you're good. I mean, Bowler's a good player, man. So.
That's when you're doing a good job coaching, but you overlook one little detail.
All right. So is that Bo or is that the real Jose? That says Junior right there. See, one coach creates the possibility for higher success. 4 games. See, Juan says, yeah, Juan. We got Juan in here. We got 4 games. So. You know, like even Juan, dude. Juan manages and plays, and dude, he'll have the Saturday game, and he'll have his own Saturday league game, Mexican League for the veteranos, in Obrera that the same day. So it's like he's another guy that'll play multiple games in a weekend.
Hmm.
You know, so it's
I think 4 is a good number. Play 4 games.
I don't know, man. I'll be honest. Like I hit those 3. Like I remember my 3rd one. I was like, dude, I'm done with baseball, man.
No, I meant to get into the playoffs.
Oh, four games. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
Because you could sneak 1 or 2 in. You know.
well, it used to be 3.
Yeah.
And you know what? It might have started at 2. Does Coastal have anything like that?
Coastal was 4.
4 games?
Yeah, and they didn't really stick to it. Obviously, we saw in the championship.
What was that guy's name again?
That's every
Montel.
league. That's every league. So.
No, but what was his fake name that you guys gave him? Like,
Well, it was Montel. Mattel.
Oh, Mattel. That's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
but it was, I don't know his name.
Yeah, that's right. What's up, Mattel? Yeah, sure. Your name's Mattel. Yeah, exactly, dude. So you know, it's and then of course it makes it harder too, right? Like, one of the things that I think I like also that you know you got the stats and then you got video, right? You can go back to like, hey, bro, I never seen you fucking play. Who the fuck are you? You know, so there's a even though we had some controversy last season of having players that didn't play, the minimum amount there was some controversy over that last season, but I think that getting caught doing that and being penalized for it kind of deters that, you know. So I don't put it past anybody, you know, this season not to try it again, but you know, it's just that's how much people want to win.
Yeah, but you know it's a big league, so don't think that's gonna go unnoticed because it doesn't. I mean, these stats are huge. I mean, you can look at everything.
Yeah.
If you don't believe the stats, look at the video.
Yeah.
This guy, that does not look like this guy.
This guy got 6 foot tall now all of a
Right,
sudden. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Well, dude, here's the other honest truth, right? If the guy doesn't do the ringer, the guy you bring in doesn't do anything, it goes unnoticed. And that team loses, it goes unnoticed, right? The team wins, and that guy is one of the reasons you win. Then it becomes a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
if the guy's coming in throwing 90,
Yeah.
you're like, okay, where the hell he's been?
oh man, yeah, exactly, man. So that's what makes it a little bit difficult, man. Because you could bring a trash ass player and nobody's gonna care. You know,
Yeah.
put him in fucking right field and doesn't do anything, nobody's gonna care. But the dude starts hitting bombs or starts throwing 90, like, oh, okay. Well, like our game, right? HHL. Last game of season, it doesn't fucking matter. Like the seeding is already there, right? But you still don't want to lose. You still want to fucking win, right? And we were winning, and this dude that we know from the other league, Bennett, goes up there.
Anthony?
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Anthony, yeah, right? This dude whiffed on 2 breaking balls that Mike threw, right? Like terrible, like just like, dude, like what are you looking at, right? I think Mike throws him a 3rd one. Does he throw him a 3rd, or was it a fastball, or what was he?
I don't remember.
I think he throws him a 3rd, like curveball, same thing, right? Well, this time he doesn't fucking miss, sends it over the fucking fence, and it puts him up like 3 or 4 runs or something like that. We were like, I think 1 run on top, and
It was a grand slam.
it was a grand slam, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so now they're a great team. It's hard to come back, and you know, and it kind of sucked because he was an ineligible player, But it didn't matter because it wasn't playoffs. But at the same time, it does matter because it was a game we wanted to win. Our team got one more loss in the record books than we didn't want to, right? You know,
Then we should, yeah.
Then we should, right? I
Yeah.
mean, we should be maybe at 6, 7, 800 instead of 500 or 400, right? So it just that's it kind of sucks when people bring, you know,
Like single-handedly, someone under 30 won the game, basically.
not even close to 30, bro. Like fucking was like 23, dude. You know what
I
I'm
think I
saying?
remember that. It was all over Facebook. You were talking
Yeah,
about, I
yeah,
remember
dude. And so, yeah. See, Eddie was like, "Yeah, I was in left field." He goes, "I was hit hard." He goes,
Yeah.
"It's still going."
But you know, we had the manager of that team on, and we confronted him, and he talked about it. So you know,
Mhm.
it was kind of over his head deal. It was
Yeah.
like,
Well, not that player, but the other players.
okay,
Yeah. Now, because I honestly think what happened was he didn't know that guy was 23. You know, and I think that you know, had he known, and I think their attitude was just like, hey, it doesn't matter, but it does, but it
Yeah.
really does matter, you know. Especially think about the pitcher that gave up the grand slam, bro. Like
Mhm.
that's the whole point why in that league we play in an age group,
Mhm.
right? Because it's like, hey, if you're 30, you're, you know, a little older. You know, if you're 40, you're a little older. You're in that age group where like you're kind of competing in your same level, right? You know, same thing like when you see Reda, the first two divisions I think are metal bat, and then you
Mhm.
get to the higher division, it's wood, right? So, but you bring a guy from the top division
It plays.
and brings a single A, and the Motherfuckers use a metal bat, like
Yeah.
you better get the fuck out the way because that 110 velo coming off the bat or something, and then shitty field, it's gonna take a bounce, and that's probably the last thing you remember.
Yeah.
Like,
And you know,
fucking-
we talk about this being a mental game. Well, that could be a detriment on your mental game. You give up a grand slam,
Mhm.
and you know, let's say suddenly that enters your mind the next time you face this team
yeah,
when it shouldn't be there.
it shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And also, if you win, you beat that team. Even if the game doesn't matter, you beat the team. You feel good, like, all right, we already beat that team.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Even if it was regular season, we beat that team. All right, let's go. Even though playoffs is different, everybody switches it up. But you go, I got the confidence to beat that
Mhm.
team. We've already beat them. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know. So, but
It's momentum is what it is.
yeah, exactly. And that's why I think, like with any game, sometimes I've taken out pitchers. Every pitcher thinks you take them out early. Every
Mhm.
pitcher's like, no, let me in. I'm like, no, you're letting the game get out of hand to where my offense now has to play catch up. And so if I feel like I'm giving the other team momentum, I'll pull you. That's what I've done. That's not necessarily everybody's philosophy. Everybody's, no, he'll work it out. No, I don't got time for that shit. Like, I needed you to work it out before you got here. Get that shit done. And here's the thing. I'm pretty sure you could probably name a couple pitchers that probably, I'm not gonna say own you, but
Mhm.
they got your number, right? Like,
Yeah.
they got me. Like, for some reason, you see your buddies hitting them, but like for
Mhm.
some reason you can't hit them.
I
But then, you got other pitchers who are like, I own this motherfucker. This fool
Mhm.
comes up, I'm confident as hell, right?
Mhm.
So that's what I feel, that sometimes that day, that game, that pitcher is just not his. That's not his day. Whether that team is just on you, knows what's going on, and can just hit you, or you just don't have your best stuff that day. That doesn't mean I'll never put you on the mound. It just means today, it's just not your day. I got to pull you out before it gets too out of hand, and then now our team's playing catch up. So it does make it tough because, shit, not everybody can hit home runs. To catch up.
Stop the bleeding.
Gotta stop the bleeding, right? So we got all of HHL then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry. How about HBA?
We did do HBA. Now we can go into HHL, which I'm just going to do a couple games here. There was supposed to be, this is 30 and up. 30 and up. Monday there was no game. That was postponed. So I'll just go back to Friday. The Panthers beat the Armadillos 9-1, and the Thunder beat JS Texas 6-0.
It's gonna be another Thunder Panther, right? How's the Diablo doing?
It's funny you mention that because there was a game on Wednesday, and last Wednesday, Panthers and Diablos, and I show a tie, 10-10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Carlos, how do you feel about ties?
So the lights must have went out.
All right.
Like ties?
Yeah, un-American, right?
Yeah.
It's un-American.
If you start somebody at second base if you have to or something.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
I don't like that. She's starting the manager with suspension for a couple of games at a minimum. What is he saying that for? What's
I
what?
guess
The
cheating?
ineligible stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Oh,
imagine. I mean,
is that what
makes
he's saying?
sense.
C30 and up.
Oh, she's talking.
Yeah, Thunder are 3-0.
30 and up, babe. That's your girl,
Yeah, she's saying because I'm getting older at 30, so I'm gonna be joining at 30.
bro. You need to come. Well, first up, we're not on a 30 up anymore. But if you did, you need to come over, get some confidence boosting, right? You're gonna come in looking like a fucking beast, looking like Carlos Correa, fucking whoever the fuck you want, but Bregman. You're gonna be a fucking Altuve. You're gonna come in beasting at 30. Then you go back to Coastal, and it's like, hey, all right, cool. I got my confidence up, guys. Let's go.
I'll definitely take you up for that.
There used to be a lot of teams in that league. It was the 30 and up. It was a big league. It was
Yeah,
like
dude.
8, 9 teams at one point.
Yeah, dude.
Good teams.
It was good teams. I
Yeah.
mean, they're still. Well, I mean,
I mean, they're back
unfortunately,
up to 6 teams
hopefully, spring things get better, man.
or 5.
No,
only 5. That's right. 'cause the
Oh my
Cyclones
God.
Thunder.
Come on, bro. You guys can't stack up your fucking team. Spread the goddamn wealth, fucking Yankees. Motherfuckers. God damn. Pedro's already trying to get Carlos on there. It's like, damn, dude. But it's and that's the thing. I mean, Thunder is a good team. I mean, obviously, some of those guys. Pedro's a solid hitter, solid first baseman, and but I was like, I used to tell Carlos, other Carlos from Moan, I was like, bro, you can't have everybody that's good, man. I'm like, you gotta leave some competition out there. You gotta let some other guys, try to beat you. Because at the end of the day, same thing with you guys. I mean, you got a target on your back. Everybody wants to beat the hot shots, right?
Oh,
I mean, that's the pinnacle, right? You're like, same thing like with the, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. It's like hot shots, Los Ramones, the fucking Cubanos, like they got a target. Like you want to beat them. That kind of sets who you are. And at that one point, Alianza was that way. Texas Thunder's that way. Redbirds was that way. We're starting to get a target on us. The Pirates are starting to get a target on us. So, Yard Goats have a target on them, right? Because they're want 4 championships. Like you want to beat them. If you can beat them, you feel good. I mean, Carlos used to say, "Oh, well, why are these fools acting like they just?" Carlos Ramon used to be like, "Why are they acting like they just won the World Series?" Because we did, motherfucker. We beat you.
Yeah.
It's
Shut the fuck
our
up.
World Series.
It's our World Series, motherfucker. Can we just own it? Let's have it. Let's keep it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, because you feel like you beat a good team, and it feels awesome. Especially
everybody's gunning for you at that point.
Yeah. So if it feels good. Like I know there's obviously Pelicans is going to be a tough game. We got this Saturday. I mean they're good. They're already good. They were the champions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the champions. They're going to be gunning for us, man, and we got to be on our A game and stay on point on that. So hopefully we'll got that. So
I'll do a couple games from the 40 and up.
okay.
Going back to Thursday, the Cyclones beat the Angels 13-9.
Cyclones got a W.
Yeah,
All of a sudden,
I
shit.
know. And the Panthers, they lost by 1 to the Hurricanes 5-4.
Well, Hurricanes are a good team.
Yeah,
So only
but I
4
mean
teams?
that's yes.
Wow.
No. Yes. 4 teams.
Man, it's getting thin out there.
Mm-hmm. And the Hurricanes, or not the Hurricanes, but the Cyclones are new.
Yeah.
There was 30 up, and they moved to 40 up.
Yeah. That side of town is taking a hit. That side of town taking a hit. But we're gonna be out there in Arizona next week, so.
Yeah, the MSBL, they do the annual World Series.
Have you ever been on a tournament,
Phoenix.
Carlos?
Not at all.
But why? Like you just never been asked, or just?
No, I don't think I've ever been asked. To be honest.
Well, I'm pretty sure Pedro's gonna fucking ask you, man. Now you fucking said that, bro. He's gonna fucking ask you.
Well, I think that all depends on the league you play in, right?
Yeah,
if
sure,
you
sure.
play with a lot of guys in a big league and it's not a national organization where tournaments aren't known, then
Well,
you never really get into that.
well, yeah, it's a tournament. The classic is a tournament, but it's
Mhm.
not a travel
Yeah.
travel tournament. But I would say, bro, if we played in it, and 3 of these guys are playing in it, man. It to play in the tournament, you're playing on the professional field, right, bro? So you're not blaming you. There is no bad hop or shit like that. It's hold on.
Yeah, there's no excuses when it comes to playing bad. I mean, you're playing on spring training fields.
Where's it at?
Right here, I got it right here. Yeah, you're playing on some professional fields. You're playing on some great fields where you're playing on their practice fields, but you're also playing on their spring training. I mean, spring training fields, but you're also playing on the spring training game stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they're that's professional, great shit. And it's just and then you're playing guys from different parts of the world, not the world, but the
Country.
Yeah.
country, like in the country. So, you know, I know. What was kind of funny was I was hearing like Eric, Raul, and a couple other guys went to a tournament that I've been to in South Carolina, the Cal Ripken Fields over there. I forget what league that's called, or the American Baseball or something like that. But it's all turf. It's all turf. It's all turf.
I think I got invited to that one.
Did
I
you?
Like, don't you win money?
It might. I don't remember because we didn't do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I remember. I did get invited last year.
Did you?
Yeah, I decided not to go.
And I heard it's really competitive. I heard it's
That's
really
what I heard.
competitive. You know, so I think it's and if you think about it, man, you go. It's a what I've tried to do is use that as my mini vacation. Right? I don't take that mini vacation. So to me, it's like, all right, I get to go to South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. Never been. And then you're playing baseball. So after you're done playing baseball, you go out there and walk the city and enjoy the time. So I think that I think you should look into that, bro. It's fun. It's a little expensive, but my thing is, if you're already spending money, if you're the type of dude that always, if you go on vacations anyways, I think it's a good excuse to go. Okay, well, I'm gonna play ball and vacation over there. You know, I don't know if your chick will go for that, but try it.
I think she might.
You know what I mean?
I mean, if you enjoy playing baseball, you should at least do it once. Because how often you get to play on spring training fields?
At least before we have to start having kids, you got to go enjoy
Yeah.
it.
You do,
Yeah.
man. I mean, you do because when you do have the kids, it's harder to travel with the school. You can only travel. You can only travel when everybody else is traveling, right? During the summer, during the spring breaks, during the holidays. So I think.
But speaking of kids, they actually have a father and son league.
They do.
Right? Or a tournament.
Yeah. They got.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's kind of cool, man. There's some exceptions. I fell under the exceptions. That I played in the father son tournament, even though my dad wasn't there. But it's cool, man. It's cool that there is some stuff like that you can still see. Baseball on vacation, I'm in. That's cool. See, we sold her, bro.
Yeah.
No excuses. And being able to if you and your father play baseball, man, to have that's kind of dope, dude. So
And the age groups, they go up to 60, 65. They even have a 70.
yeah, dude,
I
70.
faced my dad quite a bit. He's
Yeah.
still around in the Sunday leagues.
No shit. See, so
I
like
hit a
you
bomb off him.
did you?
Yeah.
Did he throw at you when you came out again?
I actually hit one back at him, and
Oh no
Yeah,
shit.
so-
See, like that, bro. Like you can go to MSBL, which is a national league for that HHL is under the umbrella. That you can go and do that father son tournament, and it's cool because you're playing with your dad in a tournament situation. It's, like I said, some of those are money, some of those are rings, but you're playing on some good fields, man. You're playing on some fields that are, it's a real mound, it's a real, and I think the one in South Carolina, dude, had 3 umpires.
oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
had 3
cool.
umpires. Yeah, and so it's like, I mean, the service doesn't get any better. I mean, there's always gonna be something you're gonna complain about, right? Like, oh, I mean, that wasn't really out. I was really safe. Like, bro, at the end of the day, just
I need 6 umpires. Come on.
I need 2 at each fucking location. I need 2 of them to converse about what they just saw, right? So it is what it is, man. I mean, you're never gonna satisfy everybody, man. I mean, shit. I mean, you see someone with even in MLB.
Well, I know they got 6 guys right now, and they're still griping.
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. You never,
Yeah. We got instant replay. Well, I'm still gonna complain.
dude. And it sucks because, dude, I've always told this to people. I'm like, dude, make that call in real time. Like, if you see that dude slide a second, make that call in real life. Like, just what's your first opinion? It's an outside, because when you slow it down and you got the slow mo, yeah, oh yeah, he was totally safe. Yeah, dick, because you got that fucking the angle and the slow mo and the zoom in and all that shit, dude. But the thing too, and then some of them are safe by like fucking inches. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
some of them just aren't conclusive.
Yeah,
You don't know. There's not enough evidence to say if he was safe or out.
yeah, it's tough,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
not easy.
It's not easy, but that's part of baseball, man. I mean, it's it's that element, man. You got to fight over. Like, hey, if because no, like what do we always say? If the call goes your way, even if it's bad, bro, you're not gonna argue with the umpire. Hey, man, you got it wrong. I was out. I wasn't really safe. You're not gonna do that, dude. Nobody does that.
Yeah. Like, didn't you get hit Saturday by a pitch?
Did I? Can't remember. I know David got hit 3 fucking times. I don't think I got hit.
No. Okay.
They would have did me a favor if they would have hit me that day because I think
Because
I
I
did.
thought he awarded you a base, and you told us that it did not hit you.
Correct. I did get
Yeah.
a word base. I didn't get hit. I
Yeah.
didn't get hit
But you didn't stay there and say,
Correct.
no, it didn't hit me. I'm gonna keep hitting.
because I was struggling.
You
And I'm
got
like,
that wrong.
I need, yeah. Well, because here's the thing. If you do that, you make the umpire look bad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that, right? You're gonna make him look like if you argue, no, bro, he didn't hit me. He didn't hit me.
Because if you're struggling now, you're really gonna be struggling next, AB.
Yeah, well, dude, for sure, dude. I mean, it's yeah. That one didn't hit me, and I was like, all right. But then I've had others where I had got hit, and I've got called back because they think I leaned into it, So, and then I've looked at because I got a GoPro and I've looked at it. I'm like, oh, I've showed it to everyone. Like, dude, does it look like I leaned into it? No, but that's just the way the baseball goes. You just got sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. So, okay, so.
We got some playoffs.
We do, bro. That's
Don't
you.
we?
Let's go,
Yes,
Carlos.
sir.
Let's go.
This is
See.
Obera.
Alredo.
Umbrella. So we did get the Cuba. Team Cuba is going to be facing Gulf Coast Indians at Anderson 9:45.
And Cuba, they had the bye, and
They have to buy as well.
And the Hot Shots had the
and the
spy.
Indians beat somebody,
Ramones.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
So-
Ramones. Okay.
The next game will be the number 1 seed Hot Shots versus the Rays at 12:45 at Anderson. Alianza with the upset.
Yeah.
They are facing the Blue Jays at Mason 3 at 9:45. The Bombers are facing Ramones at Clark at 12:45. And those are the games that are happening this weekend.
On Sunday, right?
On Sunday.
Yeah.
Do we know if it's gonna rain?
I know
Don't-
Thursday it is. I'm thinking it's clearing up, but the temperature will drop, so it is going to be a little fresh.
Yeah.
out
Oh
there.
shit! All right. So now, next question is, I know what you're gonna say on the first game, right? I'm looking at a list here, right? So I'm gonna go from the top down, right? Hot Shots and Rays.
I'm biased. I'm going with the boys, man.
Got to, right?
You have to go with them.
You gotta go to my. I no disrespect to Ronte, but the cards are stacked against you. But that should be motivation, right?
Mhm.
That should be motivation for you to want to beat the Hot Shots, right? So
Yeah. So
what
it's-
are you
I
going
guess
with?
it's unanimous.
It's
okay.
baseball, though.
Yeah, it is.
Anything can happen.
I'm with you, man.
Alonso just beat whoever they just beat this past weekend.
Yeah, so I saw this
and they won
says
2 games.
This says they beat the Thunder.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so they beat the Thunder. So I think that it is an upset. So so now we got Alianza and Blue Jays.
personally, I'll go with the Blue Jays because what I saw the first game when we faced them, they do have a little bit of pitching unless those guys left. But
Or don't
I'll
show
go
up,
with Blue
right?
Jays.
Or don't
Yeah.
show up, right? That happens too. Arbitrarily pick one. Alianza or Blue Jays.
I'm sticking to my theory with Bobby, like deking everybody and then showing up for the playoffs. So I'm going with Alonso.
Alianza. Okay, Alianza. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I want Alianza to win. Of course, Chris is on the Blue Jays, but I think the Blue Jays will win. That's what I think. So, Ramones and Bombers.
I'm gonna go with the Ramones because I think they're an underrated team. I actually picked them to go to the championship on the opposite side. The upset probably Cuba. I think they are underrated. Bombers, they're not gonna have their lefty. He's not eligible. That guy that pitched against the Hot Shots, 13 innings or whatever, something stupid. They're not gonna have him, so I feel like the Ramones take that one.
Pick that one. Okay. What are you gonna go in?
Well, that was a solid breakdown. So I'm going to lean in that direction since I don't know much of those two teams.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna go with Ramones. I mean, I think they've been a solid team, so I think they're gonna do it. Gulf Coast Indians and Cuba.
I'm gonna go with Frias.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go. It's
Can't go
hard to-
wrong.
I mean, I would love to pick Jordan's team because he's a boy,
Yep.
but you can't go against Frias in the playoffs. He's gonna throw all 15 innings if he has to just to win that game.
Yeah.
It's really hard to bet against him.
It is.
But I hope Jordan. I hope they put some runs on him.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
And you?
I'm going Cuba, man. I can't, you know, those are facts. Those are facts. You know, it's just, you know, I think
Oh, that's a fact.
yeah, they're gonna win. Those are facts.
Well, we were just stating our opinion, but hey, it's a fact.
These are facts, man.
it's a fact coming out of his mouth.
Because here's the thing, I saw that Cuba Indians game, and
It was no.
nah, Cuba did their thing. Like you said, Frias was doing his thing, and you know, unless the Indians were missing some people that day, I don't remember, but it just didn't look good. So I think you know, Cuba's gonna do it. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Hopefully they get to play all their games. And so what parks are we playing at? Schwartz, Anderson.
No, they're playing at. I know they're gonna play at Anderson, Mason 3, and Clark.
Oh, okay, Clark. Man, I know
That's
Clark.
short field.
Clark.
Plays small. Center field plays really small.
Oh well, I know I played on Clark. I just can't visualize it right now. So okay, well, man, let's see what they say. So you got Bobby saying Ramones, and then Josh is saying Alianza. Let's see. What do they go up there? Let's see, go up. Let's see. We got Bobby saying Terry Cotton. What is it? What? Fucking fat fingers, whiskey and don't mix. Oh man. So let's see what else. So Alianza, let's see what drama. Can you make? What do you say? Can you make what? Go down. What do you say? Can you make it?
Where? Oh,
Go down a little bit. Can you
Yep.
make?
a prospect video at the end of the season.
Oh, for Josh. Dude, I'm not even. We're gonna be in Arizona Sunday, so I'm not even gonna be around for the Sunday playoffs. Are we taking our equipment over to Arizona?
We'll certainly have to discuss that.
Okay.
So we may or may not
Have a
have
Tuesday.
an episode next Tuesday.
Yeah, because we're gonna be in Arizona in that tournament. We're leaving Sunday and be back Sunday. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll still keep. I mean, I'll still keep posting on social media the results or whatever, and I'll post up the. If you fools don't know how to vote, pick a fucking name, right? Just click on it, use your finger, vote. Because I see a lot of people view the votes that I put up, but nobody. There's probably like 50 people look at the. You can see the views for that story, 50 views, and there's like 5 guys vote. I'm like, dude, it's not that serious. Just pick a team, man. Just hey, this is the one I think is gonna win.
And it's anonymous, right?
I think I wonder if that's what it is. Like, do they think
They're
I'm gonna put them on
afraid,
blast? I'm gonna
right?
put them on blast because I do see who they vote for.
Oh, okay.
I could-
Well, no surprise then.
So I'm gonna blackmail you, some of you guys. Like, damn, I can't believe this fool voted for these guys.
He's gonna stash it in his evidence locker, pull it out 2 years later.
Hey, dude, have I ever talked about? I know we've talked about. Have I ever talked about on air about Omar's miss of the All-Star game?
I don't think so.
Well, I might as well bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had a few years ago. We the manager ultimately has a decision of who's going to go to the All-Star game, right? But in a democracy, you kind of go, hey man, the team votes who should go. So I put it up to the team, and my numbers. That's the year that I got the MVP. So I had good numbers, but I was already automatically qualified to go to the All-Star game because I was a manager. So the next one behind me was my buddy Omar. I mean, he had the fucking numbers. I mean, he was 2 right behind me, like just right behind me. So, and even in the league too, like he was right up there. So, he doesn't get voted in. Oh, he was so fucking pissed, and I don't blame him. Because here's what happens, and this is like you put yourself in you got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know when you're gonna have another great season,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we don't know. I mean, like that. My MVP season was a great season. I did great. Haven't had anything right up to par like that. So sometimes once you get it, it's like, hey, if you deserve it, give it to you. Don't just shy away from it. And it sucked because he had a very, very, very good. He had a great season that season, and he's had some decent seasons, but not to that extent. And he didn't get voted in. And man, he was pissed. After that, bro, every time you hit a hit, oh, but that's not good. Like if you get like a double, oh, that's not good enough to get on the All-Star game.
Okay.
And then, bro, he was like, "Give me the fucking names right now. I want the fucking like a mafia. I want the fucking names." Bro, he was so mad. I didn't give him the names for like 3 months. By then, he didn't give a fuck anymore. He was like, "I'm like, here's the names, bro. People who didn't vote for you." And he was just like, "Oh man, dude, you fucking these guys are dead to me." And I was like,
And you took it to heart.
it's understandable because at that time because the All-Star game was at Sugarland Skeeters field, you know. So it's not only are you playing an All-Star game, but you're also playing in a nice dope ass field.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand where he was coming from, but at the same time, man, you know,
he earned a spot. Like stat wise, he earned a spot. But when the voting came around, it's like everybody weren't looking at the stats.
it seemed like they weren't, right?
What do you think? Do you think it was like a player vote? Like, you know how fans could vote the major leaguers? Was it just like that?
I think it was.
Yeah,
I think
it
was like favoritism.
Because there was a guy that really has no business on the team that had a couple votes. Just out of, hey, yeah, we should send them. It'll be...
Yeah, it'd just be fun for him. Like, he got some votes, and it shouldn't have happened.
So,
but it is. It's kind of a popularity contest a little bit. You know, it can be. You know, but I think it's just fucked up. But I just want to share that story because I'm trying to tell people to vote when they on social media, on Facebook, or on Instagram, vote just because I want to see a lot of votes on there just to see, you know, where people are really thinking. And I'm not gonna snitch nobody out unless you get me mad, then I'll snitch you out.
If anything, he's gonna call you out. The people that viewed it and didn't vote, you're gonna get blasted.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast you next time. Like, hey, look at all these motherfuckers viewed it, but could take the time to pick a vote. So we'll see.
Fearful of commitment.
So let's see who's That's what it is. Let's see. What did Joe say? Team Mexico would be loaded a lot different. Los bat in the. I think so, man. I mean, I think. Did we talk about it on there? Where I would say like that.
We were talking about that.
Yeah, we were talking about that, right? Like that. You know, he was missing in that last lineup, and you're probably watching like, bro, I could have came in here, done this, I could have done this, I could have done that, I would have done this and that, and it sucks because you were hurt, man. You were hurt, but at least you contributed by coaching. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so
that's what I do now I help Zaragoza with the hot shot. I just do the recruiting. I'm like, here, you do whatever you got to do with the talent, and we just go from there.
Yeah. I mean, I think you got to do what you got to do for your team. I mean, that's your team, the Hot Shots, man. So hopefully, you know, you come back. So you think you're gonna come back this season or probably next season?
This upcoming year, I should. I think I'm actually gonna play in that Coastal Classic.
That's what you're trying to get trained up for.
I know it's gonna be starting. It should be in January 11th to 13th area. We haven't got the concrete yes by Dunn since he doesn't reply back much. But I know we're setting up. We're Pedro, Jordan, and I are getting everything together.
Oh, cool. So you guys are helping putting that shit together then?
Yeah, so
that's cool.
Actually, Pedro's actually sponsoring us as well, and we have a little other sponsor to help out as well.
For the whole tournament or for Team Mexico?
Team Mexico. So
that's cool,
uniforms, entry fee, everything that we need. We're just trying to customize our jersey.
I was badass.
We're gonna most likely go with some black this year.
Maybe some long sleeve. Might be a little chilly in January.
Hey,
so we'll see. We don't know. It's in the air.
Okay. Well, let me say two things on air right now. Pedro, I will purchase a honorary jersey. I don't give a fuck. There's a number 7 on your team. Let me just get the number 7 with my if you put last name.
He doesn't need it. He'll go have it altered somewhere. So if you give whatever number you want, he'll change it.
Give me a 7. I'll pay for it. I don't give a fuck. Don't worry about sponsoring me. But I want one for Team Mexico. But number 2 is I'm gonna go ahead and say, and we kind of talked about this earlier, that I think with the Coastal Classic, with the different national teams, and I'm not the first one to say it. Bobby said it. A few guys, Ronte said it. There should be an American team. There should be an American team because there's a lot of great players that are non-Hispanic that would add another level of competition to that tournament. So I think they should have, call it whatever the fuck you want. I don't even want to call it the Houston team. I don't give a shit. But there should be where those guys, you know, American, can play in that tournament.
USA.
Right. I mean, that's what it should be, right?
Yeah. You talking countries?
Yeah, I mean that's how it is. But whatever they want to call it, I mean I don't know. Fucking.
We're all Americans. The hell you talking about?
I agree. No, you know what I'm saying. Well, dude, we talked about it. Shit, I hope I don't get hit for this one. But I was like, who the fuck is from Nicaragua? You know what I mean? Like there's nothing. There's like, how can you make that a team when I don't even know that many? I didn't even know there was a team. I'm almost gonna say that I wanna see some birth certificates on those guys from Nicaragua, bro, because I've never met that many Nicaraguans. You know, so I think that should be the Team USA. You know, Team USA. So if you guys can persuade Dunn to do that, I think that'd be great. But you know, we'll see how it goes. But hopefully we'll be able to be out there. To film it like we did last time and get to watch it, and hopefully it goes off without a hitch, you know, and hopefully you guys don't fucking hire Manny to do the parking and shit.
Yeah, he might
scare off some business.
Fernando Nieve, he kind of scared him off last year to pitch against
dude,
Cuba.
I talked so much shit to him when I found out, bro. When Pedro goes, hey, dude, Nieves left. I said. And he goes, I go, who the fuck would do that? And then he said, Manny. I said, God damn it. I could have guessed. I could have guessed that name, dude. I could have guessed that fucking Manny did it. But, of course, Manny's playing the instance, and I still brag on him and shit. And, yeah, hopefully we don't get Manny to do the parking anymore or the fee entry anymore. It's somebody nicer. But we'll see how it goes, man. We're about to wrap it up. You got anything, Cody?
Get dirty.
Get dirty.
Tell yourself you're going to get dirty and do it. Play aggressive.
Play clean but get dirty. How about that?
Okay.
Play clean but get dirty.
Get
yeah.
dirty.
No more throwing at motherfuckers. All right.
Yeah, I got that.
Wink, wink, Pedro. What you got, Carlos?
I'm ready to support the Hot Shots this upcoming week. Hopefully they get that dub and hopefully make it to the championship and win it and show actually everybody that they are the best team in Houston. Everybody doubted it when we went 0-1 the first game and they thought that it was the same level. The Hot Shots got to show up this Sunday, though. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I hope they do too, man. It's gonna be insane because they're playing on Friday and Sunday, right? Two different leagues, and
we waste our pitching.
And that's what I've said, right? Like when Jesse was saying, I was kind of like, man, you know, hopefully you got that depth in pitching because it's so close. You know, that's what's up with the double headers. But it'd be a story to tell if the Hot Shots get the Friday night championship and the Sunday championship. That'd be shit. You never hear the end for fucking Jesse.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Jesse would talk and talk.
Right? You never hear the end.
You got the means to prove it. And now you just got to do it.
You just got to do it, man. Yeah. So, all right, man. It was a pleasure having you on, man. Hopefully we see you in the speedy recovery and play Coastal, man. Appreciate it. All right, everybody. Good night. Look at that, dude. I got you.